Welcome to DOREEN'S African Experiences. This is possibly our last or second last video to end the year. I appreciate you all for following me this year. I appreciate those that stuck with me. It's not been an easy journey. I appreciate all of you, and I wish you all nothing but the best. And for those who haven't achieved what you set out to achieve this year, you have next year. You have to be more vigilant. There is no such thing as you failed. Shortcomings, to me, I don't consider shortcomings as failures. I consider things that didn't go your way because of untold circumstances. But I have the faith to know that next year or the year after that, you can do everything possible to achieve whatever you want. So let's be grateful for the little we have, for the little we've achieved, for the friends we've made, for those we've lost. We have to be grateful. Being grateful is step one to being free, fully free. Thanks for loving yourselves. Thanks for putting yourselves out there. Thanks for taking chances on yourselves. I really, really, really wish you nothing but the best. I wish you all love, prosperity and happiness, long life, all kinds of happiness. I hope you know that this world needs you. We all need each other. The world would or is going to be a better place with all of us in it. We are all important. No one is less than anybody. You all are very important. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. You may not be important the way you want to be, but in a different capacity, you are valued, you are loved. And I hope next year reminds you of that. So, coming back to the video, oh yes, before I forget, Merry Christmas and a very, very, very happy and prosperous New Year. So let's go back to the video. So basically, this video is about how one can construct a concrete foundation, or rather a foundation using hard cores. Now, this kind of foundation is not hard, but it's also not easy. Contrary to what you've been told, the information is quite different. Someone asked me, what's your aim? What's the reason for this channel? My reason, and my first reason, is to show you what goes on in Africa, what the few of us with the little we're able to access, with the people we meet, the things we encounter, what we actually do, what we can do. See, if I, Doreen, can do this, you can do it. If someone else can do it, there is no such thing as you can do. So basically, my channel is a reminder to everyone out there, especially my fellow African brothers and sisters, that you can do it too. You can do anything I do. It could be the smallest of things. Your voice means everything. It does. We come here not because, oh, I love YouTube so much. No, but because we know the importance of information, the importance of sharing the little knowledge that we have. Whatever we collect, we must share with others. I don't know all of you personally, but I know when you see these things, they either motivate you or they make you aware, whatever you want it to be for you. That's the beauty of YouTube. Anyone, anywhere in the world can see this. So the aim of this channel is to show you, to honestly show you the truth of what goes down in Africa. Not entirely Africa, I'm not yet there, but I will be there. I will get there. Yes, I choose the road of construction because that's the road I'm on right now. That's my current path. But going forward in my next videos, you will be in position to see a lot more coming next year. You'll be seeing me. I have livestock. You see my animals. You see a lot of other things that's going on in my life. A lot of you meet people. I'll introduce you to people in my life. I will show you how simple it is to actually be yourself and be happy and achieve whatever you want to achieve. How simple it could be. That's all. This is it. This is it. There is nothing more to this. So basically, before you construct, I always said this, put the material on site. Know how much material you need. Always have a rough estimate of how much money you need to pull off whatever you want to pull off. It doesn't have to be construction. This is passive information. Put it into a situation where you fit. Where you fit. Plan ahead. Learn to plan ahead when it comes to these things. Construction is all about planning. Know how many stones, what type of stones. There is type of stones. And in Uganda, we have two types. We have these black stones. Now, these black stones are the best. They could be a bit more expensive, but they're the best. And then we have those the regular stones. They're not bad. They will get the job done, but you want the best. So you have to know the difference between these stones. Black stones are a little bit more expensive than the other stones. The others are a bit yellowish, brownish, like that. I don't have a sample. I wish I did. But you get my point. So basically, what they do is that on the ground, the first line, they sit them and arrange them. That will be the first course. They arrange them through these measurements, and trust me, they have to hold the level. They have to use plumb bomb. They have to use spirit levels. They have to use all these things to achieve the perfect level, because these are everything. Now you have to know, is your foundation going to have steel bars in it? If it is, they have to come from the foundation. If it's not, there is another way. You'll be seeing while we go forward, I'll show you what the other way is. And if that's the other way you're taking, you have to leave enough space behind your fence, depending if you're on slope, because support has to come from the direction of support. And yes, warning, a very, very minor warning. These stones cut. So have your workers get gloves. If they can't, please get for them gloves, because these, especially the black stones, they're extremely sharp. Extremely. And the other thing that I noticed, my wheelbarrows are kind of breaking, and they're breaking because I didn't reinforce them. To reinforce, you get steel bars and put them in the sides, the sides to hold them together. It's like strengthening, extra strength. I don't know if it makes sense, but that's very crucial, because now I have to do that for mine. The other thing that I've realized is that after the first course, the second course consumes a lot of cement and sand. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for that. It's very crucial. There is a lot. Literally, they use wheelbarrows to carry these mixes around. That's how much you need to have prepared for this. So depending on the width of your fence, but the reason we use hard cores and clay bricks, hardcore stones, no matter what happens, these stones will never ever consume water. This like a rock. You've seen these mountains when they erupt and they're rocks or something, they form rocks. These rocks are there forever. They are not going nowhere unless someone breaks them or there are other forces of nature to them. Now, the difference between hardcore stones and clay bricks is that the clay bricks, they consume the water, but they spit it out. How? It's like these 99 blocks, the blocks that sand, cement, and stone dust that we use. They consume water, but when the sun comes up, the water dries up. Makes sense? So that's the secret with these two things. That's why they are the best alternative to put in a foundation, which the soil bricks can't do, no matter the level of compression. A soil brick is a soil brick or block, you know. These things have different mechanisms, meaning their strengths are different. They have different strength and weaknesses. So the amount of water a soil brick can consume and survive is not the same amount of water that a clay brick can consume and survive. Same with the hardcore stones. So in my situation, we're using the stones on the slope. In the sidelines and up, we're going to use clay bricks in the foundation. I'll be showing you that too. I'll be showing you in the next video how you can actually build with the clay bricks in the foundation on the fence, and how they build depending on what you're using going up after the foundation. If you're staying with the same bricks, same size, there is a different format of building. I don't know if it makes sense. So the formats are different as you go up. So yeah, that's all basically. There is nothing more to this, and please, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I know the video is still going on. I just want you to see everything. I want you to hopefully understand all this. Don't forget to stay safe. Enjoy your Christmas with your loved ones, and those that don't celebrate Christmas as well, just try to reach out to your loved ones. I guess that should make all the difference in the world. The year is coming to an end after all.
Mtajja
I know I'm supposed to I'm supposed to not be talking, but I figured since I have a couple minutes left, I want to talk about something. And please don't disagree with me about this. So I know there is a lot of news that goes about Africa, a lot of bad things that happen in Africa, a lot of crazy things that's going on, people doing this, people doing that. Yeah, most of it is 100% true, of course. I don't want to go political, but of course our leaders have played a big role in all that negativity. But I also want you to know there is a lot of good that's going on in Africa, a lot of it. A lot of it. And yes, there is also the fact that in Africa, you have the power to do whatever you want. Not in the sense that you can't do whatever you want in the Western world. Yes, you can. But in Africa, you can set up a business today and it will grow. And the government is going to tax you, yes, but you can always find loopholes around the system. I'm not telling you to go and find loopholes, but there is always loopholes, which the Western world don't have. Anyway, all I'm saying is that there is room for development in Africa. There is room for growth. There is room for being successful in Africa if you just have the capital. If you're lucky enough to get the capital, you can literally develop in Africa real quickly than you can expect. So the bad is there, but the good is also there. That's all I wanted to say. There is a lot of good in Africa. The food is good. The people are nice. You know, of course, not everyone, but most people are really nice. Just like anywhere else. So all these things they report about Africa that you see is not all bad. There is a lot of good. Don't lose hope. For those that want to come back to Africa, don't lose hope. It's not all bad. I'm sure if you align yourself with the right people, everything can easily work out faster than it could in the Western world. Yep, that's all I came back to say. Once again, enjoy your week. Merry Christmas. I wish you nothing but the best.